This is our second episode for the Moto Mentors interview that we do with
Yeah.
our senior riders.
Senior riders, huh?
When I talk about
Okay.
senior, I'm not talking about age. He is experienced, is what I meant. Today,
Experience.
today we have Dom, and
Yeah.
Dom's is a very disciplined,
Wow.
very structured, and a very senior rider for the Motor Republic, and also represents Motor Republic as a ride director.
Yep.
And if you look at clubs within Motor Republic,
Yeah.
he is definitely a ride director for the
North
North Brothers, and as well as the Kilometer 100. Okay, the same one that Kiara was last
Yeah.
time as well. So, Dams, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you. Good
And-
morning as well.
Thank you. Would you want to say something to our viewers before we start? And I'm telling you, it's going to get difficult. So,
Okay.
want to be as comfortable as possible right now, or you know,
Yes, just good morning. Let's have a good talk and good coffee.
yeah. And by the way, we are
Cheers.
at Cheers. We are at Bikes and Coffees in BGC.
BGC. If you
if-
can see it. Yeah.
It's fine. I will
No.
put a picture here. With that done, right?
Okay.
We'll put it into several segments. Before I start asking you questions. Like we'll start with your phase story. Okay. So if I'm going to say, what is your earliest memory of
Ah,
riding? Like, what do you remember when you say riding? The earliest in your life.
riding. Well, not this kind of riding. What we do, right? So first fell in love with bikes or motorcycles actually. When my father had his first motorcycle as well. It's a regular Kawasaki HD3.
Okay.
So that's it's a 125 motorcycle. I think that time still has carburetor. And then
Oh, the one with the square tank.
yeah, actually it's what's being used for tricycles.
Right,
So
right.
That's
Yeah.
just regular motorcycle. So I think before high school or during high school, me and my brothers already know how to
Right.
ride a motorcycle because my
Before he got his driver's license, eh?
yeah, before I ever got my student's permit. Yeah,
Okay.
because my father was also he works as a driver for a family in Alabang.
Uh huh.
So that's his service from Pembo to Alabang.
Wow.
So that's what around 2 hours or 1.5 hour ride on motorcycle
Every day, one
every
way.
day, 2 ways.
Wow.
Because the 125 cannot go inside the expressway, right?
Oh,
So
correct. Yeah.
he rode it every day in the service road.
Yeah.
So it's much better before. The traffic is, I think, much better because sometimes I do ride with him to his work. But right now it's kind of worse if you try to experience riding the service road. So that one, and then what else? So I first learned how to drive drive, right? Not really ride properly. That's my first time, and then one more thing that made me really like motorcycles is if you watch anime, there's an anime called GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's riding. He's a high school teacher, previously a biker gang member.
Okay.
Yeah, but he rides a pretty cool Kawasaki Z1 and a Kawasaki, I think it's Z750. So yeah, when growing up, I told myself I want that bike. So if you check my bike now, it's not Kawasaki.
Oh yeah.
It's Ram, but it's also a naked bike.
Correct.
And close to a 4-cylinder bike. It's a 3-cylinder.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good bike.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's how I fell in love with motorcycles.
Yeah, everyone we're talking about and everyone we speak to for some reason loves Kawasaki. Uh, okay, okay. Sure. Oh, we have food. So we're going to start eating
Thank
as
you.
well while we talk. Thank you very much, Mom.
Ayan, thank you.
Salamat po. Okay, and if I may ask, if you ignore your dad's Kawasaki, what is your first motorcycle?
Trident 660. That's my first legal bike that I bought. Yeah.
Wow. So before
So-
that, you used your father's.
The funny thing is, I used it decades ago, but I still know how to drive motorcycle. So, and then, but no, like going back, trying ride again. No, just went. I'm gonna buy. I want to buy motorcycle. So if I'm going to buy, I think I'm gonna buy the one that I like to go out or travel with or
Right,
ride
right.
with. So I'm gonna buy a big bike. So I went
Okay.
straight. Not really straight because I
You
had
already
a
had
couple of
experience.
years experience with, but it's not really straight experience. It's just like, can I borrow the bike? Sure. That's my only experience with motorcycles. Small CCs.
Guys, it's not necessary for you to own a small CC bike before you go to
Yeah.
a big
In the
bike.
Philippines, it's not.
Totally okay.
It's not mandatory for you to drive a small CC first, then go up the level, and
Yeah.
then have a big bike. I think in UK they have that, right? First you have the license for smaller bikes before you.
A lot of countries have that,
I
and
think Australia as well.
even but I think the CC is not that different. It
Hmm.
goes from 50
Hmm.
to anything.
Yeah,
Like
anything.
it's,
Okay.
but I think yes, when you go beyond a few hundred CC, you probably need a special license.
Yeah.
I'm not very sure of, but I think there is something like that.
I'm gonna try their kangkong.
Yep. Oh, is that Kong Kong?
No.
Oh.
Ano daw? Water spinach.
This is water spinach.
Crispy. Not there.
Good.
I think ranch. Good. No. Good.
Okay. Bikes and coffee, wonderful sandwiches, wonderful crispy water spinach. Okay. Now, considering your past experiences stealing your dad's bike
Yeah.
and riding around,
Mm.
right? How come you moved to be such a disciplined, such a steady rider? What's the transition?
Transition. Well, the first thing really was the weight. Was really heavy.
That's
Funny thing, I think a lot of viewers will scratch their head. First time I rode the bike, first day, we went out. I felt it fell left and right. I think not more than a kilometer away from the dealership in Green Hills. I got, I just gas up in Petron, then drove out, and there was a long traffic.
okay.
So I tried to we call it filter through the traffic, right? So, and I have my friend with me. He's using a scooter, small 125 scooter.
Okay.
And I tried to filter, and then it was I think I was going towards the middle lane and turning right. And then so because it's my first day riding again, when I taking the turn going to the right, I think I know no. Yeah, I think it's going to the right, but I fell to the left. After turning, I got out of balance and then fell on my left.
Okay.
Yeah. Couple of minutes after getting out of the dealership.
I have two questions.
Yeah.
And I don't know in which order to ask these two questions.
Okay.
Was the bike okay?
Yeah, it still drove good.
Did you get hurt?
It's a small, kind of slow fall,
Okay.
but I think it was the
Salam.
clutch lever. It hit me on my ring finger,
Oh.
and I was wearing gloves as well. So the time I drove out, the first time I took the bike out, I was wearing full gear already. I had my gloves on, my jacket, my helmet, my boots. So
Wow.
I just don't have the proper riding. I think it was riding uh, pants, but I have my knee. I think
The knee
if
guard.
I remember correctly, I have my knee pads already.
Ah.
So though I don't have a riding pads, I have my knee pads inside my. So drop. Then my friend got off his motorcycle, helped me up, just dust myself off. Then we drove. Then I remember our first destination was in Antipolo.
Mhm.
So it was really heavy. That's my first thing that I need to adjust. Actually, need to learn. Relearn. Not adjust. But then after that, so as Catholics, we had the bike blessed in Antipolo Cathedral.
Yep.
After that, so it's just a small, it's just a short ride, right?
Right.
So a friend of mine, oh, do you like to do Marilaki? Or just in somewhere in Marilaki?
Okay.
So I go, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. So we didn't really uh, ride or drove along Marilaki. So we went up Antipolo, then Teresa,
Mhm.
Baras, then go up to Sampaloc.
Yeah.
It's a alternate route, but there's a short. We took Marilaki, but it's just a short
Crap.
trip along Marilaki. Then we went to Cafe Caterina.
Oh, it's in the mountains from
Yeah,
there
yeah,
where you can see the. It's a beautiful view.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. I've heard of it. I've
Yeah.
seen that on some
So-
YouTube videos.
Before we went in, so I didn't know really the place, so I passed the entrance of the parking lot. So I had to do a U-turn.
Okay.
After going to U-turn, the entrance was a gravel or just a pile of rocks. So unpaved parking. So that's where my bike fall to its right side.
Oh.
So we're now,
Once on the left.
yeah, one on the left.
on the
one on
right.
the right.
Okay.
So luckily now I got two friends because the one who drove with me, who ride with me to the uh, to the casa
Mhm.
or the dealership is with us, and also we met someone who also likes to ride but also still has his scooter.
Ah.
So two of them, the my who just my friend who just rode with us to Antipolo is the one who also helped
Helped
me
you
pick it up.
Pick it up.
And then he told me, bro, you still really want to ride this? Because I'm having a pity. Your bike looks pitiful, eh. You already drop it on the left now. You drop it on
On
the
the
right. Balance, ah.
Balance.
So yeah, I think before adjustment was, yeah, first the weight, and then I really don't know or forget how to control, or I really don't know what's the how to properly control a bike, how to keep it up, and also what else? The seat height. So since I haven't rode for I guess more than a decade,
Mhm.
then just rode the bike, buy a bike, and ride it out. I didn't have the confidence to properly ride it
Correct.
with 1 foot down. Though I know it should be always 1 foot down. and yeah, I didn't have the confidence to properly do it. So that's why I maybe that's the adjustment or the relearning that I need to do.
Yeah. So I think the good segue here is there are academies that
Mm.
teach you how to ride a big bike.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Now,
Don't do it like me.
but
Yeah.
here's the deal. He's talking about riding a 125 cc
Mm-hmm.
light bike a decade ago and then jumps onto a
Yeah.
660 cc Trident that's probably more
Why?
than 180
Yeah.
kilos.
180.
Yeah.
I think 180. Yeah, 180.
Sorry about that. So, try it, test it first, okay, before you jump on it. But it's definitely not something you wouldn't do,
Hmm.
right? So, do you have anything that tells you that hey, I shouldn't have ridden? Uh,
Well, the question in mind was, why didn't I didn't do it this before?
ah,
But a realization came. Well, it's like growing up, I like to. There's at the back of my head, I want to get a bike and or a motorcycle and ride, right? But the realization was, the question was, why didn't I did this before? Buy a small bike on my own or smaller CC, then ride and then transition. The thing was, I had a lot of vices before when I was younger,
okay,
so I drink a lot.
okay,
So now I realize that's why I didn't bought a bike during my 20s or the start when I had my first job. Because if I bought a bike, I won't live that long.
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Because
yeah.
younger age, tendency is you drink, you ride.
Correct.
And then what will happen? Accidents will come. So,
Yeah. So,
well,
absolutely something for our viewers, right? I mean, drink and ride, drink and drive is absolutely a no. And something we learned from Dom's today is even when you're riding for the first time out of a dealership, he was fully geared up.
full gear up.
Right? He fell off twice, once on the left, once on the right, but unharmed, unscarred. Right. So
Yeah,
complete
some
full gear is like a non-negotiable.
yeah, especially when you're just learning or it's if you have first time transitioning from a small bike. But actually, for me, I learned in YouTube Academy,
Mm-hmm.
but I try to learn or watch those content creators that really have good advices like Canyon Chasers. I also watch the channel from Yamaha Champion School.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, who's that one? Who likes to do the parking lot. Yeah. And, and anyway,
Many of
I
them.
watch the content creators that really advises in uh, how to ride properly. And the first thing, and also my father, first thing you put on, even if you don't have gloves, even you don't have the other gears, always put on a helmet. It's a no-no for us that you're gonna borrow the motorcycle and you're not gonna wear a helmet even though you're just going to buy something in the market. You just not more than 200 kilometers. Because our helmets those times were just a half face.
Correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not the
So
full face. Yep.
you just need to put it on, strap it properly, then ride.
Correct.
Go to where you want to go.
Yeah.
So
So wonderful message
yeah,
here.
that's a strict rule.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm also doing right now. Even though, right, I told you I'm gonna move my bike,
Yes.
right? So it's just a short
Correct.
drive, but I put my helmet on properly. At least I didn't strap it, but it's on.
Correct.
So yeah. So that's one, and then yeah, full gear really is necessary because for me, if it's your first bike, don't be too confident that even though you're from small CC that you're gonna be okay. Don't be too confident with that. It's your first bike. It will fall.
Yeah, it will fall.
It will fall for sure. So it's either you have your knee pads on, or the simplest or the most simplest gear you have on should be a helmet and gloves and
Yeah.
boots. That's the most simple or basic gears you should have.
So I'll definitely want to go more a little more on the safety side.